things that you must consider putting in your luggages that are very high priority if you're moving abroad for the very first time. These are high priorities that should be in your luggages that is essential for you to travel and sustain for the little time before you are going to balance in that country that you are. So before I'm going to share this information, I will introduce myself. My name is Samson Pius, and in this my channel I talk about life abroad. I talk about experience, people's experience, and things that you should know before traveling or after traveling, or when probably you are in that country. So subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed. I really would appreciate, and turn on the notification bell so that you can see my next video anytime I'm posting. And my old and returning subscribers, thank you very much for the love. Happy New Year to you. Like, I've not posted this, like my first video I am posting this year. So let's get straight to the point. Before I share these things, you need to consider 4 different factors. Number 1 is how far you are going to. Where are you going to? Is the place you're going to very far from home? Yeah, a lot of people can be going to maybe Ghana and they're like traveling abroad outside Nigeria. Well, Ghana is not really far from home, so you probably might not be considering bringing a lot of things with you that's like you can get them in Ghana, you get, or you can actually tell someone to bring it for you easily. So number 2 factor that you must consider is weather condition. Yes, weather condition. If it's too rainy there or it's too sunny there, you need to know, so you know what you should bring along with you. So number 3 factor that you should consider is also your eating habits. What kind of an eater are you? Like, do you eat a lot or do you eat little? Are you a conservative eater? Can you take the risk of trying other things? So you need to understand this before making decision on what things that should be in your luggage before traveling abroad. Yes, and number 4 is lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle do you live? Are you someone that loves fashion? Are you the person that loves luxury? Are you the person that could manage at any environment you find yourself? So these are what you should consider about yourself before knowing what that should be in your luggages, that should be like a very high priority for you. Okay, so I'll be diving straight to the number 1 thing that should be in your luggage. So as a male, it probably might be easy for you because males are very simple, their lifestyle are simple, but females are kind of complicated. But either which way, number 1 thing is you must consider bringing in clothes. Yes, I made this mistake by saying when I get to where I'm going to, I am going to buy clothes. Don't make that mistake, because you don't know, your focus might not be on clothes immediately you reach that new country. You should be thinking of settling down, thinking of finding a job or going to your school, managing your resources, because you're just landing in that country. Except you have enough money, then you can probably start looking for clothes when you just landed. So basically you might not want to go through those stress and hassle. Get your clothes ready and buy everything straight, so that probably for the next 6 months, or not 6 months, like 3 months, you should not be thinking of clothes. Buy new clothes. That's what I'm saying, like new clothes. Don't literally wear clothes you're wearing in Nigeria before. Just buy new clothes so that you can look good based on the new environment. So number 2 things you should bring along with you while you're traveling that is so important. Number 2 is your hair product. Your hair product is so important because you might probably forget. And when I'm talking about hair products, not just hair products, but hair equipment. For example, your clipper, your oil for your clipper. Yes, very important. I just reminded you, I know. Your comb, your brush, your attachment you want to use to weave, because it's going to be very expensive. So anything that relates to your hair, yes, especially for the ladies, you need to have them. Like, don't forget anyone. If you're going to be on dread, carry your hair treatment, carry your dread foam, carry everything. If you're going to be on whatever style you're using, just take them along with you. Don't forget it. Your hair is very essential because African hair is kind of rare. A lot of people do, like the Americans, if you're probably going to Canada or US, they really do not know how to cut this hair, and like even if they know how to cut it, it's really expensive. So it's literally very okay for you to have your clipper so you can shave your hair at least. And that's why most of them abroad, their hair are overgrown and they won't barb it, because probably barbing is like $50 and like it can be very expensive. So number 3, right? Number 3, footwear. Carry footwear, and this depends on the weather condition there. That's why I said it's one factor. So footwear, if it's going to be, you're going to a place that's going to be very cold, then you should know you have to carry this footwear that is long, you understand, so that you can cover your body, snow and all those stuff. So you need to carry your footwears. Very, very important. It might seem easy, but a lot of people might just decide to just carry just one footwear or two. Carry a lot of footwears with you, along with you, so that you won't have to start going through the hassle of trying to get footwear, especially if you have a big leg, because you definitely see your size there, but you don't want to start stressing yourself as you just land there looking for footwears that match your clothes, especially if you're a fashionable person. So let's go to the next one. Number 4, food stuff. It is very important. I know you know, but you need to understand based on experience I am sharing. Food stuff is very, very important. And why I'm saying this is because you might feel like you don't need it, or you just need little. I'm telling you, you might not be able to adapt to their food, and that's why I said it in one of the factors that you should know yourself. If you're a conservative eater, if you're someone that don't like foreign dishes, I know you don't know because you've not tried it, but trust me, it would not taste good if you are not willing to try. Like if you're scared, and when you eventually taste it, it will not taste good. I'm telling you, it will just how would I put it, like over time, when you have this mind that I have to like this, it's time, your taste bud will start changing. So, but most definitely, you might not like it at the first time. You might also like it at the first time, but the chances of you not liking it is high. And also, you might not even like how it looks. Sometimes you might not even want to try because of how it looks. So what do you do when the food stuff you're coming with would sustain you while you're still trying? So if you try, you don't like, you come back to your food stuff, you eat, you go back again, you try, you don't like, you come back, or you try, you like, you eat that one you like 2-3 times, come back to your food stuff. So you shuffle it until your food stuff is finished, because no matter the amount of food stuff you are bringing in, one day it will be finished, except you're going on a tourist. But if you're literally gonna be staying there for a long time, there is no how that food stuff would not finish. It's gonna get exhausted, and like you were gonna finish it. And what would you do if you've not adapted to the food in that environment? Would you want to start ordering new food from Nigeria? It's going to cost you a whole lot. Yeah, so food is very important. Carry enough. Carry like more than enough that you can carry. Then another thing again is red oil, like part of the food stuff. Red oil is kind of a little bit tricky, because if you are caught, some country would take it off. Some country, when they see the red oil in your luggage, they will charge you a penalty for that. They don't like it to be on the air flight because of some certain reason. It's because of like oil spillage in the plane and stuff. So oil is not actually allowed flying with it. So what do you have to do? There's a way you can package this oil, package it very, 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 very well. Roll it round and ice it. You don't like put it in the fridge. Let the oil be blocked. Don't allow it to be liquid. Then roll it and put it in your big luggage, your 32 kg. Put it inside below. Yes, don't put it in your hand luggage. Put it in that place and roll it among everything you're carrying. Yes, this is the only way you can pass the custom and nothing would happen. Yes, so this is how you're going to do it for foodstuff. So carry a lot of foodstuff and move. Then to wrap this session up, I would want to advise that depending on the country that you are going to, always ask if you have someone in that country that you are going to. Always ask that person, or if you don't have, try and check online and see if there are things that they have that you don't necessarily need to bring. Imagine when you're going to a country that has rice, and because of you're traveling for the first time, you want to carry food stuff and you're now carrying a lot of rice. It does not make sense because you're stressing yourself. You should make that space for other things rather than bringing rice that is already in that country. So you try to maximize space. So when you call, check out things they have that like you don't need to bring. Tomatoes, do they have tomatoes? Oh wow, I don't need to bring tin tomatoes. Do they have Maggi? Okay, do you have groundnut oil? Do they have this? Do they have yam? So once you know all this, it's going to make the work really easy. Yes, it's going to make it easy, so you can now come with what you know that you can never find there. Even if you find it there, it will be very expensive, so you come with those ones. Then we move into the next session. This is particularly for the ladies. So I'm doing this because I know ladies like it's way complicated. So I'm going to like go around it again, but I'm going to be emphasizing on the ladies. So for the ladies, your clothes, you know that you are very fashionable. You need to carry more than enough for yourself. I won't be spending much time on this, but just know that if you're a lady and you're watching this video, you need to carry more than enough for yourself. So number 2, as a lady, you know you would want to cook a lot. So carry things like spaghetti, rice, yam, anything that you know as a lady that you know you want to cook. Yeah, the only problem now is vegetable. You can carry those vegetables dry, but you can't carry a lot of them. But you need to, when you go, you're going to find out or figure out how you can do it with their own vegetable, and I hope it makes sense for you. Yeah, so ladies, your hair, carry your attachment. I said it earlier. Yes, carry your attachment. So I'm specifically creating this session for the ladies. Carry your attachment and your whichever monthly stuff you experience, all those things, carry it, because you don't know which style is there and stuff. Like carry the one you're used to, carry enough so that when you go there you can now understand and balance. So to wrap up this, one more thing, no matter the quantity of anything you're bringing along with you, most definitely it must finish. When you have this at the back of your mind, you know that you cannot carry the world. So even if you carry the world with you, it must finish. But I'll be very sorry for those people who would not like to eat any other food. You spend a lot of money buying your local dishes in that country. That's just the sad truth. Or you spend a lot of time cooking all the time. So this is all I have. My name is Sam Sipayo. So if you find this very educative, please press that subscribe button. I really appreciate. Share this video to people you know that wants to travel, have plans, what they should carry. So I think I mentioned everything. Yes. Until I come your way next time, have a good evening. Peace off.